one thing I wanted to talk about before we get into our last section here, Jason, I wanted to talk about the actual calculation and what this means. Google talks about it like this. They say unique reach and frequency metrics measure the total number of people who were shown an ad and the frequency at which they were shown an ad. Okay. And they talk about individual people, and they then say that unique reach models measure the total reach of an ad, accounting for cases when people may see the same ad on different devices. So all the technical language comes down to this. It's not just a person on their iPhone. It's a person who's looking at it on their iPhone, and also they're on their computer and they're on their tablet. They understand cross-device impressions, which is, again, the technology just goes deeper and deeper, and it's quite impressive to think that they're treating individual impressions across one person and not individual cookie level impressions.
It makes it clear that it's based on users, unique users, not cookies. And so this brings up a scenario: someone sitting at their house watching TV at night, scrolling on their phone, they see your ad, they're on their home IP address, and then the next day they drive 20, 30 minutes to work downtown, and maybe, who knows how they know it, maybe they're logged into their Gmail or something, or Chrome or something, and then that person, I think, if they also see an ad on their work computer with their work IP address, I think, based on what we see here about this being about unique users, to the extent possible, I think that's going to count for 2 views for the same user.
Yeah. And so the result is unique users are shown an ad, not cookies. I mean, this change happened about a year and a half ago, but we don't mention cookies anymore. Now we're talking about technology that deals with users, and
because that's what at the end of the day, that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to get in front of people.
Cookies.
So I like the
middle ground
that we're going in this direction. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's quite impressive. And then one final note is it says in the documentation, I was looking this up, and it says just in January 2022, they improved, and this is the language they use. They say, we improved our underlying reach and demographic model. Because of this update, you may notice changes in unique reach metrics for this period. So this is happening, Jason, in just the past a couple quarters ago. I mean, this is still very new, changing on a very rapid scale. So the amount of control, the amount of precision is really not anything that's really been seen in Google Ads ever before.
So between the changes to the underlying reach and demographic models, and then the statistical models they use to account for user behavior across all the different browsers and devices, with taking all that into account, Chris, why don't you explain how reach is calculated?
Right.
So, well, why don't you explain it? Here's how we explain it, Chris. Reach is calculated at the user level.
There we go. Okay.
Period. That's the end of the sentence. You don't have to ask us how, but if you did, we would tell you we don't know. But we would just keep repeating to you that it's calculated at the user level. Based on underlying reach and demographic models using statistical models as well.
And I'll just keep repeating that. Politician, answering a question they don't want to answer or they don't know the answer to. It's just kind of, it's calculated at the user level.
I know, but Chris, you said user level. It's not only the user level; it's using statistical models as well. I'm pretty good. I should run for office. Yeah,
you should. You'd be great at it. You got those bland, dry answers down pat.
I mean, they're not dry. It's very deep. It's not only the statistical models; it's the underlying reach and demographic models as well.
Okay, next question, please. Next question. You.